this is Madhurita, and with me is Bollywood's finest actress and Bollywood's hot new chamak chalo, Kareena Kapoor. Welcome, Kareena.
Hi.
So you had one very big hit with the Khan and many more to follow. How do you feel?
Well, I just feel that I'm lucky, or I don't know what it is, but it's great to know that my own films are competing with my own. So I hope that RA.One also goes on to become a super duper hit.
So you're really competing with yourself, huh?
I think my films are, and yeah, but I don't know. I mean, all these things slightly unnerve me also, and like they put too much pressure, so I get really stressed out.
RA.One is also your most expensive film to date, so there's a lot riding on it.
Well, I think it's just one man's dream kind of thing. A lot of people say that, this is my dream and this is what I want to do, and how many people actually live it and do it. And I think Shah Rukh is one of them who's, I think he's just taken it to another level, whether in terms of just the fact of having to have lived this whole thing and actually been there for these 200 days and make it happen.
Right.
And bring it to the audiences. I think that bravery and courage is something that, I just want to salute Shah Rukh for.
In fact, you told us earlier that when you're working with the Khans, you could just sit pretty and sing and everything's taken care of.
Exactly. I mean, I think that's what I told Shah Rukh. I said that, listen, in this movie, I don't want to do any stunts. I know you're making a superhero film, but don't hang me from some 30-floor building. Don't make me jump on cars and do all that, because it's not my scene. I don't like to, I'm not comfortable doing action. I like the whole song and dance feel and, to look good.
You do that brilliantly.
So he was just like, don't worry, I'm going to give you the biggest hit song and you're going to look extremely glamorous.
You're happy with the way it's shaped up.
Yeah, and I think he was true with his words, because when I heard Chamak Chalo, I was just like so excited. I said, listen, we have to kill the song. And I think we worked really hard for it, because we were on time, on set, we were concentrating in terms of food and exercise, and we worked out the look and the choreography we rehearsed. So the whole idea was that we should kill this song, otherwise there's no point.
Right.
We both had that spirit.
In fact, in press conferences, whenever you were missing, people asked Shah Rukh, where is Kareena? He's like, main hoon na.
Main hoon na. And also, I couldn't be there with Shah Rukh at all times, because I was busy with Karan's film.
Right.
And Saif's father passed away, so all our schedules went haywire. So everybody's dates got, absolutely went for a toss for 10 days. So because of that, obviously I called up Shah Rukh and I said I won't be able to come. And he was very kind. He was like, listen, don't worry. And you do what you can here, because at such a time, it was really not the right time for me to go out.
So Imran was also telling us that while working with Kareena, I mean, firstly, he's in awe of you. But he's like, there's this wall around her which is very tough to break. But once that happens, she's really easy.
No, he's managed to do that. And he's a lovely guy. And I'm very, very fond of Imran. And he's just so real, and what I love about him is that he's just so unlike a film star and an actor, And I am slightly reserved as a person on set. I'm not very friendly, because I think I'm always doing something or the other. But with Imran, it's always a pleasure to talk to him and listen to him, and we laugh, and it's been and he's been so sweet and kind to me. So I'm very fond of him, and I hope he just escalates and becomes a huge star.
A lot was said because you were not part of the Toronto premiere, and they said that you're probably working with Amir and you're giving a preference to that film over this.
But actually, I'm not going to Toronto because my Madame Tussauds statue is unveiling on the same day. Wow. So I also called up Shah Rukh and told him that, and he was just like, it's perfect that it's happening, because it's RA.One is just released and it's Diwali and your statue at the same time. He said that it's just perfect, and he was like, I'm just going to Toronto for 4 hours. I'm just going to attend the premiere and come back. I just need you in Dubai and London.
Right. Wow. Well, you're one person who's not just a favorite of all the Khans. You really work with them, and your films have worked. But that also makes it kind of tricky, right? Because whenever you're working with one, the focus is on that particular Khan, and the media says, okay, fine, she's in this Khan camp or that Khan camp. So what do you say to all of that?
I think I've always said that I'm in my own camp. I'm in nobody's camp. I'm friendly with everyone, but I'm here to work with everyone and whoever wants to work with me. So I have a professional equation, and I give my 100% to every film that I do, and with extreme amount of passion. So I'm not here to get into anybody's personal space and personal problems and start discussing all that. I've never done that and I never will. And I think that's the best way to survive in this industry.
And Shah Rukh, can you go back a long way because they all work with charisma and that connect is always there.
In fact, all of them have. Salman, Aamir, Shah Rukh, all of them. But of course, Shah Rukh is a dear friend of both Saif and me, and Gauri and me are very, very friendly, and she's like a sister to me. So of course it's like working with them is also special because they are like family in some way. And I hope this film, of course, because she's my producer, and today's the first time I actually see her as an active producer around her house when I'm giving interviews, and she was treating me like an actress. Normally she's always like treated me like, Bebo the child. So it's wonderful to be a part of their home already.
Thank you so much, Kareena. It was a pleasure and wish you all the luck. Thank you.